I'm Sahana, studying at Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, Department of Information Science and Engineering, and today in this topic I'll be discussing about the topic of constructor in Java. And let's begin the topic. Introduction to constructor in Java. A constructor is a special method in Java that is used to initialize objects. It has the same name as the class it belongs to and does not have a written type. Constructors are called automatically when an object is created, and this is about the introduction to constructor in Java. And next, default constructor. A default constructor is a constructor with no parameters. It is automatically provided by Java if no constructor is defined by the programmer. The default constructor initializes instant variables with default values. This is about the default constructor. And next, parameterized constructor. Parameterized constructors allows us to pass arguments while creating objects. They can have one or more parameters of different data types. Arguments passed during object creation are used to initialize instant variables, and this is about the parameterized constructors. And next, overloading constructors. Java allows constructor overloading, which means having multiple constructors with different parameters in the same class. Overloaded constructors provide flexibility in object creation. The appropriate constructor is called based on the arguments passed. Java constructor overloading. And next, constructor chaining. Constructor chaining is the process of calling one constructor from another. It helps to reuse code and reduces redundancy. Chain constructor can be called using the keyword this. This is about the constructor chain. And next, access modifiers for constructors. Constructors can have access modifiers like public, private, or protected. Access modifiers in Java. Public constructors can be accessed from anywhere. Private constructors are used to restrict object creation within the same class. And next, static constructors. Unlike other methods, constructors cannot be declared static in Java. Static initialization blocks can be used to achieve similar functionality. Static initialization blocks are executed only once when the class is loaded. This is about the static constructors and example of static and non-static constructors. And next, constructor versus method. Constructors are used to create objects while methods are used to perform actions and objects. Constructors are called implicitly during object creation while methods are called explicitly. Constructors to have a written type while methods have a written type. And constructors versus method. Constructors are specially type of method used to initialize of objects of its class, and method as a set of instructions that are involved any point in a program to return a result. And next, constructor is the purpose of creating an instance of a class. The purpose of a method is used to execute Java code. And next, constructor are called implicitly immediately upon object creation, and method can be called directly without even creating instance of class. And constructor are used to initialize objects that don't exist, and method that perform operations on already created objects. And constructor, the name of the constructor must be same as the name of the class. And next, the method that can be arbitrary names in the Java. And next, constructors are not inherited by substances, subclasses, and method, they are inherited by subclasses. And this is about the constructor versus method. And next, constructors best practices. Constructors should be used to initialize the state of the object, avoid complex logic and time consuming operations in constructors. Constructors should be kept simple, readable, and maintainable. And constructors are reserved word. This always refers to the object in which it is used. Here it invokes the more general constructor. This is the best practice of constructors. And next, exceptions handling in constructor. Constructors can throw exceptions if needed. It is important to handle exceptions gracefully to prevent program termination. Proper exception handling ensures that object creation is successful. And next, notify non-users. Notify users are from catch exception and propagate exception and wrap exception and throw exception, error information gathering and and local exception handling and throws align exception and error detection. This is about the exception handling in constructor. Conclusion about the constructor. Constructors are essential in object oriented programming to initialize objects. They provide a way to set initial values for instant variables. Understanding constructor concept and best practice is a crucial for writing efficiently and robust Java programs. Thank you everyone.